Transmission from the captain's dropship was from this area. That was over 12 hours ago. When you locate Captain Keyes, radio in, and I'll come pick you up.
Alright. Hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Master Chief Collection. We're still playing Halo's the E, and right now we have just started playing Guild 343 Guilty Spark. Most certainly one of my most favorite missions to ever play. Now, it's certainly one of the most mysterious, especially when I first played it. Well, the thing is, I think there's a shotgun right here, I think. Oh, I don't want it. Right. Oh man, the old graphics. Alright, so I could have sworn there was a shotgun here previously, because these are shotgun shells. That's not it. Really? No shotgun? Alright, well, we'll deal with what we got. That's okay. But, anyways, on to 343 Guilty Spark is where we meet a brand new enemy that even a Covenant fear. And it's definitely one of the more mysterious types of missions because, you know, you see the Covenant are kind of running away looking afraid, and then you'll see this kind of damage right here. As you're kind of wondering, like, what's going on? But obviously, you know, the Covenant is still a threat to you. Not to mention you're completely alone. And occasionally, you'll see odd signals of what looks to be teammates. Or somebody running through here. So it kind of makes you wonder, like, what's going on here? Even briefly, you can kind of see the mysterious, you kind of see the mysterious entities. Well, you think to be Marines, but they're not. So here I remember walking through this area and I thought, like, oh, the Marines are right here, but no, there's nobody here. Again, it made you wonder what went through here. So it's just one gigantic mystery we need to solve. But right now our mission is to go and locate Captain Keyes and stop him. Because we know what's the inevitable here. So we take care of these grunts and we make our way over. Always take him out with the pistol. The ambience here is always fairly quiet. There's always no music here. And where sometimes a few things just don't add up sometimes. Where you later start to see signs of, like, what is this? Here, for example, some weird substance is falling from the ceiling. This kind of makes you wonder, like, what's going on here? See, even here, something happened here. Bunch of dead bodies, and again, same substance you see leaking from here. This one, well, can't really see anything, but you can kind of hear some sounds too. Now we gotta take the needler for now. I think now. Oh yeah, we gotta jump up here. This is where we go. Is that a terminal? Like the other game? Hang on. Not the other game, the other mission. No? Okay. Okay, so we keep moving. I heard what sounded like a pistol. Then this happens.
Stay back! Stay back! You're not turning me into one of those things! I'll blow your brains out! Get away from me! Ah! Ah! Don't touch me, you freaks! I won't be like you, I'll die first! Find your own hiding place, the monsters are everywhere! Play dead! That's what I did! Play dead! They took the live ones. Oh god, I can still hear them! Monsters! Ah! 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 Just leave me alone!
So it definitely does show that this Marine has definitely seen something.
They're gone! Get it? Gone!
But it kind of makes me wonder, why is he freaking out on the Master Chief? You know.
I don't want to be like, please. Please, no. No.
After this, I don't think he says anything else. I don't think he says anything further than that, but still. But fortunately, it doesn't do that much damage to you. Again, here, again, more weird substance. You don't know what this is at first. But obviously, everyone watching, and even I know what it is already. But let's continue moving. You definitely know for a fact that this wasn't the only person here. It makes you wonder. Play dead. What does that mean? Alright, let's continue on. This door is broken into. Why? We don't know. And again, an assault rifle was here. Again, a dead Marine here. So now it makes you wonder what happened here. Here, you can't really see anything. But once you make your way through, then all the secrets are revealed. You hear something. Still, this cutscene is enough to kind of just make you wonder, like, what happened? Like, what happened to everybody? And how Master Chief doesn't even need dialogue of his own. So now we get to see the past.
Why do we always have to listen to this old stuff, Sarge?
Watch your mouth, son. This stuff is your history. It should remind you grunts what we're fighting to protect.
Hey, if the Covenant want to wipe out this particular part of my history, that's fine by me.
Yeah, better it than us.
You ask them real nice next time you see them, Vicente. I'm sure they'll be happy to oblige.
LZ looks clear. I'm bringing us down.
Go, go, go!
So obviously we got the intro of what happened there beforehand. But of course nothing really happens yet.
Stay close, Jenkins. Mendoza, move it up! Wait here for the captain and his squad, then get your ass inside.
Sir!
Okay, let's move!
Still nothing yet, but we'll see what happens.
Which is weird, right? I mean, look at it. Something scrambled the insides.
What's that? Plasma scoring?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was an accident, you know, friendly fire or something?
And
What
also
do
the
we
same
have,
broken
Sergeant?
window.
Looks like a Covenant patrol. Badass elite units. All KIA.
Real pretty. Friend of yours?
Nah, we just met.
Yep, same thing. Weird looking signs. Now, normally I could skip this, but I would like to experience it
Well, let's get this
myself.
door open.
I'll try, sir. But it looks like these Covenant worked pretty hard to lock it down.
Just do it, son.
Yes, sir.
And here's where we get to see the outcome. What really happened.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Boy, you always got a bad feeling about something.
Sarge, can you hear me?
What's going on, soldier?
He's got contact. Lots of them. But they're not Covenant. They're just staring through us. What the float? No!
Corporal, do you copy? Over. Mendoza, get your ass back up to second squad's position and find out what the hell is going on.
But-
I don't have time for your lip, soldier. I gave you an order.
Sarge! Listen!
I hear something out there.
What is that?
Where's that coming from,
Everywhere.
Mendoza?
I don't... There! Mira!
Hold still! Hold still! Let him have it!
Sergeant, we're surrounded.
God damn it, Jenkins! Fire your weapon!
There are too many,
Don't
Sarge!
even think about it, Marine.
Oh, this is loco!
Get back here, Marine. That's an order.
Jenkins!
Yeah, you can kind of hear the grunts, but don't really see anything. But now we know what happened. Something, which is now known as the Flood, popped up around here and attacked the men. Are they all dead? Possibility, but we obviously know that that's not true. Obviously we can't escape just yet, the door locked behind us. But we hear something. There it is. Say hello to the Flood. I remember this area in particular always freaking me out because I'm wondering, like, what the hell are these things? And then not to mention the soundtrack. And here's where you finally get to meet the true threat. The Flood soldiers themselves. Sadly, I don't think melee hits actually do anything to these guys. But in the meantime, I think we should just get out of here. I'll take that pistol. Yep, our next objective is to escape. Fortunately, the pistol should do a decent job against them. And the assault rifle for the regular old Flood bits. And Here's where you see all the flood now starting to attack the Covenant. Locked off. Now here's where I kind of wish we had a shotgun. But again, all these kind of flood variants, they're all just swinging their arms at each other and yourself. I don't know what that was. That's when we see everything's all affected. So then at this point you have like no idea what's going on, and all you need to do is just get out. Probably all these in numbers are never going to be able to take it down. But I guess the flood doesn't know that, you know, because you're a Spartan, you're able to kind of resist the flood pretty well. I don't think you can take him out by melee. It looks like now I just got to jump up here. Is this where we got to go? No? Okay. I could be wrong. Nope, yeah, you got to jump up here. Get up here, and then we continue making our escape. Kind of forget where, though. There's definitely more outside. Are we just here? I think so. Hang on, I'm trying to remember my way back. I could be going the wrong way. Am I going the right way? I think I am. Yeah, I am going the wrong way. It's obviously not the way we're supposed to go. But I think it's a step in the right direction. Where we gotta go is this way. Oh, I fell down. No matter, get ourselves back up and we continue moving. Not the right. Oh, this is the right way. Poor Marines over here never stood a chance. But here's when we get to have the best gun against the flood. Shotgun. This is not a terminal. Is it? No. Everybody knows a shotgun is one of the best weapons against the flood. It's like a zombie game almost. Oh, yep, they don't work. Done. All right. More Covenant dead. In the meantime, let's start to get out of here. We are going a bit lower because we do need to take a bit of an alternative route. Threat is never over now. And here's when they get to introduce the flood now using weapons themselves. I remember going through this area and I was thinking, are you kidding me? They can use guns now? It was definitely a really scary time when I played. Back when I thought this was just an action game, now they added horror. Oh yeah, I just gotta watch out for some of them using shotguns of their own. Let's continue moving. Sadly, even if you do save those Marines, they don't really follow you around. Jeez, even like the advanced graphics, you can kind of see them looking wherever they possessed the other time before they just turned. Some looking like Marine, some looking like Covenant. Though I think the grunts in particular are the ones who are like the gigantic spores and spawns of them. The little walking time bombs, basically. Terminal? No. And who says we can't just like bash into these things? Yep, that's definitely Marine. Okay. Keep moving. Nothing we can really do again for these guys, unfortunately. And too bad you can't really melee them to kind of push him back a little bit. Alright, where to next? Alright, do I gotta jump down? I think I gotta jump down. Yeah. Right, there's a broken door over here. I think he had a shotgun himself. Alright, where to next? Okay, just across from here. I'm not sure if these guys can really carry sniper rifles. They can carry a pistol, that's for sure. While they don't really shoot them as, you know, much, they're kind of inaccurate, but still. You don't really want to take any chances. The only ones that are probably the most dangerous is definitely the one with the shotguns. Because obviously if you're too close, they can one pump you if possible, especially on legendary difficulty. But even then, they're pretty dangerous on legendary. Fortunately for these guys, they don't really try to avoid grenades, at least in my opinion. Doesn't seem like it. Any more? Okay. There we go, finally going up. Oh, hey, there's a terminal. Oh, okay.
We headed for the RV point, and then these things, they ambushed us. We gotta get out of here.
There's a large tower a few hundred meters from your current position. Find a way above the fog and foliage canopy, and I can move in and...
And it looks like everybody here has a right idea, except for this guy. This guy's using a plasma rifle. Some of these guys got ARs, so that's good. Well, most of these guys with shotguns have the right idea. And while you do have help, again, you can't really help them when they get a flood piece on them. Well, once they get a flip piece on them, well, it's kind of game over for them. Well, let's see how many Marines can I keep alive. be afraid to ever take a second pot shot on them, even if they're a corpse at this point. Definitely looks like the Marines can't really hurt each other as much, so that's good. Hell, if this was ever becoming a real thing, I think the entire population is screwed. Oh, now we lost 2 Marines to the flood. And here's things where we gotta hold out because they're gonna be coming this way.
Is that all you got? That'll teach 'em.
Well, we see a familiar face. And sentinels.
I'm on it. Get down.
Kind of makes you wonder, like, hey, these guys are good.
Greetings. I am the monitor of Installation 04. I am 343 Guilty Spark. Someone has released the flood. My function is to prevent it from leaving this installation, but I require your assistance. Come, this way.
Chief, I've lost your signal. Where'd you go? Chief! Chief!
Sadly, we never really get to stick around with these guys. I mean, you know what? That's the unfortunate part of the story. We end up just kind of being forcibly. We have to forcibly abandon the Marines. But here we are. The next mission, the library. And that there is the index that we gotta grab. Okay, it just glitched, but whatever. I personally just don't exactly understand why do we gotta go through the whole thing like this.
Activate the installation.
Oh, there's the spawns. That's the introduction for them. Do so when you got all these guys around you. Alright. I'm gonna guess what he just said, the energy field is up there, so that's where we gotta go. It's definitely one of my favorite missions. Your only enemy is just the flood. Jesus, I kind of forgot how relentless these guys are.
The security doors have sealed automatically. I will go access the override to open it.
I'm kind of wondering, wow, you're just gonna leave me here? Well, yeah. Trust me, we've dealt with the flood earlier, but just now. I don't think we have much of a problem to deal with them now. There's a 10, huh?
Puzzling. You brought such ineffective weapons to combat the flood.
Weird how he calls them insufficient. Obviously don't want to fall down there.
The club must not escape the installation. They consume all.
I kind of want to try to keep an eye out for these terminals, see what more story can I uncover. I've got no problem just watching all the story bits myself.
As long as it goes to rain, the flood is virulent.
Someone had a shotgun here. Sadly, I could have flown anywhere. There we go. Yeah. All right, what's next? Why do I get the feeling there's gonna be a terminal back here? No, unfortunately.
This way. This installation's research.
I'm gonna guess that the grunts, the grunts' bodies are like more perfect for stuff like this. Oh, I lost my shotgun. The shotgun fell. Don't have much ammo for it next. Oh, yeah, the shotgun. Take that. I personally don't think the float could actually infect Master Chief at all. Nice.
A plasma conduit section 5524 has disrupted power flow to a gravitic maintenance.
Fortunately, now Sentinels are here to aid you. But sadly, the Sentinels do not follow you. Wait, it gets worse. Yes, it does. I don't think there's anything back over here, is there? Nope. But more Sentinels come out, so that's good. Too bad you can't pick up those Sentinels.
Has caused a failure in the drone control subsystem. I must reset the backup unit. Please continue on. I will rejoin you when I've completed my task.
Back alone again, but we got Sentinels on our side now. Said it once and I'll say it again. Shotgun is like the best weapon to use. I literally can't can't really remember how I felt when I was going through this mission myself. But more Sentinels come in. So now we got plenty of them to follow us around. Alright.
The Sentinels can use their weapons to manage the flood only for a short time. Speed is of the essence.
Obviously they don't follow us, so I'm guessing him talking about speed only for a short time is what he meant. Oh, never mind, they're following. Oh, geez, one has a rocket launcher. I really have forgotten how dangerous these guys can be. I completely forgot that one of them can even wield a rocket launcher, so you gotta be very careful when you traverse further. Because that could mean more of them can have them. So what's next?
Please wait here.
All right.
That's a good idea.
Ooh, more flood coming in. So I may not have range, but I got something to take care of these guys pretty close range all the time. Yeah, looks like we gotta go through here. Alright. I'll be willing to shoot down a rocket down that aisle if I see more of them come out. Nope, not coming out. I'm not gonna risk blowing myself up either. Jump scare. That wasn't scary. I think that's a shotgun right there. Yep. There we go. Okay, not back here. Oh, there's a monitor. Come on, let's go.
Should serve you well when the flood begins to alter the atmosphere.
I mean, I am a Spartan after all, so I'm not sure if that's really something I planned out ahead of time. Oh, that's what happened. This guy blew himself up. Yeah, he dropped a shotgun somewhere. It's a good thing that these guys die in one shot when they get hit by their own explosive buddies. next. Alright. I think we need 2 more levels after this. But I don't want to ride the elevator. Yeah, true. Because all we know, it just gets much more worse every time we go up higher. Trust me, I don't either. Nope, here come our sentinel buddies.
I would conjecture that the other species currently on the installation is responsible for releasing the flood. They seem most persistent in their attempts to access restricted areas.
Yep, yeah, pretty sure he's talking about the Covenant here. So, nothing back here. Yeah. I remember in the wiki that you would see signs of someone who was here who attempted to reclaim the index initially, but obviously they failed because the flood overwhelmed him. Ooh, that one hurt. Doesn't look like they die immediately. But it looks like it just kind of registers them as like being hit and then they'll die. Just keep moving. There he is. I don't think he can be infected as a flood member. At least I would say so. Yeah, we got a hold here again. Remember how we said about it's not a bad idea to take more pot shots at these guys even while they're down, just to make sure they are dead. Borrow this. I don't want to waste too much of my shotgun ammo. Where's my shotgun at? Yes, got it.
Why naturally the flood is simply too dangerous to release, unless there are particles that make it
Nope, he had a rocket launcher too.
Of course, samples don't have to have the it seems that decision may have been
That's what happens when you decide to keep samples of a dangerous virus. And then someday something happens and it gets released. Oh shit, I'm gonna die here.
The installation was specifically built to contain the flood. Their survival as a race was dependent upon it. I am grateful to see that some of them survived to reproduce.
I'm glad some of these guys are carrying shotguns. Oh, I can refill my ammo. Oh, there's nothing down there. So it's gonna go away. There we go. And you're dead. Make sure you're dead. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, sorry, or I might get overwhelmed here. We got a whole position again. I feel like it could have been here, but I could also be wrong.
I will deactivate the security lock. Wait here.
Yep, and once again, we're back to one-on-one of the Flood. They're always grotesque looking, I will admit that. It's always these skinny looking ones that have the shotguns. Hardly any of the others really do have one. Despite it brings them down one tap, you still would want to shoot them again as they're downed. So we can confirm that they're dead. Cool, the Sentinels are here to back us up.
Please stay close. Time is short.
I wonder what is considered as an effective weapon against the Flood. Obviously, something like a shotgun is great. But in the terms of a monitor, what would he think? What would he think is an efficient weapon to use? Okay, so this should be the last area to go through. That way we can get the index. Fourth floor, tools, guns, keys, super weapons. These things like to hide in corners, I guess. Good thing those little spore things can't reach the Sentinels. I don't even think they can do anything to them anyways. Flashlight doesn't really help here. Get off my Sentinel buddies. I know they're just going to be my buddies for now. They're not going to be permanent. So we got to go through here next. Sure that one's dead. Could have been a possibility for one, but I doubt it. Yeah, the monitor can just go in and just watch me fight these guys alone. Get off. Where about this? There we go, now it's opening. Just keep moving. No need to stay. I always remember trying to get through this as fast as I can because I didn't want to be dealing with those flood enemies much longer, especially when I was around this part.
The flood are already part of the preparing vessel. Heresy.
Oh, it's shotgun, that's why. Oh, see ya. I should take care of those guys. Oh, I died from a shotgun one. Okay, let's try it again. A shotgun one snuck up on me.
The flood are already part of the preparing vessel. It's heresy.
Yep, let's keep moving. Okay, those guys. Let my shield recharge. Get that chance anyways. Is there maybe like a secret med kit back here somewhere? Maybe not. I'm guessing this. Oh yeah, this is the last area. We need to hurry up and get through here. There we go. Once we make it, that's it. It's over. So even if the flood was following us, we could still engage with them pretty well.
Surrounding the index will deactivate when we reach the ground floor.
Oh, okay. So we're bringing this one to deactivate the shield around the index. Cool. Oh, that's good. Which Master Chief was already there. There he is.
You may now retrieve the index. Protocol requires that I take possession of the index for transport. Your organic form renders you vulnerable to infection. The index must not fall into the hands of the flood before we reach the control room and activate the installation. The flood is spreading. We must hurry.
The cutscene was okay. So I think I have time for one more mission. Cool. So here we go, back to the control room.
Which means that any organism with sufficient mass and cognitive capability is a potential vector. Is something wrong?
No, nothing.
Splendid, shall we?
He knows Cortana's still here. He's kind of wondering why isn't Cortana. I'm pretty sure he's probably wondering why Cortana hasn't popped out yet.
My usefulness to this particular endeavor has come to an end. Protocol does not allow units with my classification to perform a task as important as the reunification of the index with the core. That final step is reserved for you, Reclaimer. Odd. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, really?
Cortana.
I've spent the last 12 hours cooped up in here watching you toady about, helping that thing get set to slit our throats.
Hold on now. He's a friend.
Oh, I didn't realize. He's your pal, is he? Your chum? Do you have any idea what that bastard almost made you do?
Yes. Activate Halo's defenses and destroy the flood, which is why we brought the index to the control center.
You mean this?
A construct in the core? That is absolutely unacceptable.
Sod off!
Why, you revenants! I shall purge you at once!
You sure that's a good idea?
How dare you? I'll...
Do what? I have the index. You can just float and sputter.
Enough! The flood is spreading. If we activate Halo's defenses, we can wipe them out.
You have no idea how this ring works, do you? Why the Forerunners built
The thing is, though, is that Cortana never told us exactly what the ring does.
Humans, Covenant, whatever.
So it kind of makes you wonder, it's kind of like understandable why Master Chief would be kind of like this way. He'll be saying like, yeah, we activate Halo's defenses, we can get rid of the flood. But obviously we didn't know exactly what it does.
All sentient life. You don't believe me? Ask him.
So I understand why also Cortana would be kind of like, why would you do this? But again, we didn't know.
Has a maximum effective radius of 25,000 light years. But once the others follow suit, this galaxy will be quite devoid of life. Or at least any life with sufficient biomass to sustain the flood. But you already knew that. I mean, how couldn't you?
Left out that little detail, did he?
He did,
We
yes.
have followed outbreak containment procedure to the letter. You were with me each step of the way as we managed this crisis.
Chief, I'm picking up movement.
Why would you hesitate to do what you've already done?
We need to go right now.
Last time you asked me, if it were my choice, would I do it? Having had considerable time to ponder your query, my answer has not changed. There is no choice. We must activate the ring.
Get us out of here.
If you are unwilling to help, I will simply find another. Still, I must have the index. Give your construct to me, or I will be forced to take her from you.
That's not going to happen.
So be it. Save his head. Dispose of the rest.
Look out!
How did we get stuck with this? We had an assault rifle. Why do we have a pistol? But damn, this thing does a good job against dealing with these things. Gun pointed at the head of the universe. But on the bright side,
The monitor activate Halo. We have to stop
on the bright side, we have a shotgun.
Halo. According to my analysis of the available data,
not what I wanted.
The best course of action is somewhat risky. An explosion of sufficient size will help destabilize the ring, and will cut through a number of primary systems. We need to trigger a detonation on a large scale, however. The Starship's fusion reactor is going critically. I'm going to search what's left of the Covenant battlements to see if I can locate the Pillar of Autumn's crash site. If the ship's fusion reactors are still relatively intact, we can use them to destroy Halo.
Yes, we can. So far, first we need to just delay the monitor's progress to try to activate Halo. Whatever. Oh, stop it.
Haven't located the crash site yet, but we need to buy some time in case the monitor or his sentinels find a way to activate Halo's final weapon without the index. The machinery in these canyons are Halo's primary firing mechanisms. They consist of 3 phase pulse generators that amplify Halo's signal and allow it to fire deep into space. The power levels are enormous. I can't even begin to calculate the pulse's range. So, if we damage or destroy these generators, the monitor will need to repair them before Halo can be used. That should buy us some time.
Yes.
I'm marking the location of the nearest pulse generator with a nav point. We need to move in and neutralize the device.
Okay, so first we need ourselves a Banshee. these guys. We'll just keep moving. Let's kind of slide our way down. We need definitely... Now we can grab it. So there's a Banshee.
Wait, we should commandeer one of those Banshees. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time.
Yes. But then we go ahead and grab over here. Just remember there's a rocket launcher here. I want that the shield's strong enough to even survive shotguns. Dead. So there's nothing down here though. Okay.
Good. Let's get moving. The nav point marks our target.
Feels nice to commandeer one of these things. Alright. Probably the only time we're going to be able to use a fuel rod shot. Alright, let's go take down this first generator.
That's
Here it
the
is.
pulse generator. The center core is a signal amplifier. That's what we need to shut down. We need to interrupt the pulse generator's energy stream. I've adjusted your shield system so that it will deliver an EMP burst to disrupt the generator, but you'll need to walk into the beam to trigger it.
Okay.
The EMP blast should neutralize the generator, but it will also drain your shields and leave you vulnerable until they recharge.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Objective accomplished. The pulse generator has overloaded. Generator central core is offline. Well done.
Alright, let's get out of here. I do not have a lot of shotgun ammo. And there's another Banshee that fortunately we were provided.
The second pulse generator is located in the adjacent canyon. Move out and I'll mark the target with the nav point as we get closer.
Let's get out of here. We'll take a new Banshee. Alright. Fly right in. He's dead.
Head through that door. That's the way to the next canyon.
Definitely gonna keep the rocket launcher for more stronger targets or groups of enemies. Take care of him. I literally can't imagine dying to a real-life needler. Having a bunch of needles stick onto you, and then all of a sudden, when it's too many, it'll violently explode. Like that. Sadly, I don't think ricocheting these things really help. Unless it's super close spaces. Too close for my comfort. Alright. What's next? Oh, now they're dealing with the flood. How did you survive a rocket launch? Nope. Give me the... There we go. Alright, found a shotgun. I'll stick with it for now. There you go. Dead. Dead. Where are you going? Oh, that's bad. Alright. Reload this first. Let's go. Alright, come on. Y'all could have just ignored me. Energy sword. No, thank you. Back off. Some of them can jump over, but I guess some of them are missing their jumps. Okay. Oh, yep, knew it. I was like, I'm pretty sure I missed one. Oh, hey, you have a rocket launcher. He blew me up. Off. Okay. Why is my screen shaking like that? Not what I wanted. Ooh, that would have been nasty. Alright, and I also got a new checkpoint, so good to go. Too close for comfort. More of these around here. Probably around this corner. Always a good idea to throw a grenade behind you. You may never know when's gonna pop up right behind you. Oh, one had a rocket launcher. Do all those guys have rocket launchers? Oh shit. Use some of them for close range. some of these guys are still alive. Let my shield come back on. Wait, piss off, will you? See, that's what happens. Alright. Any more of them? And bam. There we go. So we better find ourselves another weapon. Because I don't think a rocket launcher is going to suffice me very much. Man, would you look at that? I forgot that you can pretty much just set these guys to not do anything. Until you do that. Alright. One of these guys had a gun, right? Yeah, low ammo. Yeah, I get that game. Give me a second. Uh-oh. No, I did not mean to press F. Damn it. Reload this, and we'll have it ready for the next. Alright. Okay, so this should take us to the next area. Ew. Okay. Who's next? Yep, they're next. Plasma rifle's really not that great against him. Great. I'm out of battery for this thing too. At least the rocket launcher is also another great weapon to use against him. I'll see how these guys are melee types. Ouch. I'll take care of them. So not here, I guess. Guess I gotta go up here and go through the middle. So where's the exit then? Back here, maybe? There's gotta be like an exit somewhere. Obviously, the arrow's pointing towards it. That's not the right exit. No, I just came from here now. This ain't it. Okay, so go this way, all the way to the end, I guess. Okay, I found it. We found it. It's okay. That took a small while, because I just somehow lost track of myself.
Okay, let's take care of the next pulse generator.
Ooh. Ah. What luck, am I right? There we go. Another weapon I'll pick up. So I'm pretty sure there's more loot. So like from last time. There should be some loot down here. Yeah, I'm correct. Medkit too. Rocket launcher here too. Sadly, no shotgun or assault rifle. But if I find one, I'm definitely gonna come back here really quick. Oh, what a lucky shot that guy had. Oh, what a shot. Thank you. I will take his weapon though. Wait, I had a shotgun, right? No, I had the plasma rifle, I think. Yeah. No point in going back down there. There should be one more set of 2 rounds right there here. Yep. Alright. And now that we have some weapons, let's keep moving. Alright, cool. We made it. I might be able to fit the ghost through here, actually. Yeah, perfect. Take these guys out. Cool. And now after that, we just need to find ourselves a Banshee. I would take the Warthog, but again, we do not have an ally with us. Okay, but the pistol will take for sure. It doesn't have much ammo though. Alright, fine, I'll take the assault rifle. Just for more ammo. Excuse me. We'll eventually find ourselves some good weapons. I might take a sniper rifle just for the Covenant, even though the sniper rifle is completely useless against against the Flood itself. I'm gonna keep going around. Fortunately, that's where I gotta go for me to find, grab a Banshee. And again, I can't run those guys over. Ooh. Banshee's gonna cause me problems. But I'll go after him, take care of him. Come here. And he'll blow up right out of the sky pretty soon. Dunzo. See if we can blow this thing up that way before it doesn't cause me any more problems. There we go. And now we move up to this area. There's another banshee we gotta take care of. This mission might be pretty long. That won't hurt. So now I gotta watch out to not get shot too many times. Ah, I tried to jump out. Stop it. Yep, see ya. So you gonna go in the turret? You're gonna go in the turret? Please go in the turret. No? Okay, fine. Take this. And then, of course, that'll kill you. There we go. Okay. Let's see what we got behind door number 2. Should be another generator in here. Ooh. Nope. I got hit by a shotgun. Okay. Maybe this time we'll just throw grenades instead. One of them had a grenade launcher. A rocket launcher, maybe. Then we got some ammo. Though I say we deal with the threat first before we go for that. Go. Should be 2 more, right? There he is. The hell's making that noise? Oh. Let's go. Go.
That did it. The pulse generator overloaded. One more to go.
Oh, they had rocket launchers. Oh, come on. I'm starting all the way back from here? Oh, great. Pull that up.
That did it. The pulse generator overloaded. One more to go. That did it. The pulse generator overloaded. One more to go.
Okay. I'm definitely going to be cutting to a part where I'm successful at least. So I'll be back in a few.
That did it.
Okay, so I was successful. So let's go ahead and get back and continue going to the next generator.
I've located the pillar of honor. She put down 1,200 kilometers upspin. Energy readings show her fusion reactors are still powered up. The systems on the pillar of honor have failsafes even I can't override without authorization from the captain. We'll need to find more of neural implants to start the fusion core detonation. One target remaining. Let's take care of the final pulse generator.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
That tunnel leads to the next section of canyon. The final pulse generator we need to destroy is through there.
Take care of him and just keep moving. We're not going to stick around for very long. Alright. Of course. Well, we got Did Your Banshee now. So I'm gonna need a gun. A new one. I'm kinda going back to square one. Store weapons. Store weapon cache over there? No. Over there? No. Okay. Yep, take care of you. Ooh, come on, come on. There we go. It's a health pack. Perfect. We're good. Let's keep moving. So then after this, we got. I believe that once after we go outside, we'll be able to take the next Banshee to the next generator. I might also cut out some of these parts because I'm kind of just traveling along long hallways, more or less, anyways. The final run. Let's do it. Alright, so that's our next point. Now, where can I get myself a Banshee? Okay. Oh, they have, of course. More of them have to have rocket launchers. Just more of them have to have rocket launchers. Ugh. Okay, so we're gonna try to sneak in our way through. And of course I gotta have a Banshee on me. Okay, just run me over, why not? Okay. We're somewhat successful. You have a rocket launcher. Oh boy. Thank God. I'll go ahead and go through this tunnel because I think over here is like a bit of a cliffside, right? Okay, but there's some stuff right there I can grab. Cool. We'll go through here. Okay, this part is blocked off. Let those guys fight it out. Oh, not what I wanted. Okay, so I will take the sniper rifle to deal with the Covenant. What else will I take? What else is around here? Nothing much else is around here. Pistol? Yeah, sure, why not? Yep, perfect. Those are more shotgun ammo. Okay, so we got the pistol to deal with the flood, and then we also got the sniper rifle to deal with Covenant at a far range. Perfect. Don't want those guys getting back up. Oh, I forgot my ghost. Let me go get my ghost. Yeah. Come on, get back up. I can probably jump this area. Quick enough. There we go. So let's grab ourselves a Banshee. They had a rocket launcher? Seriously? Alright, nice and easy. Those guys have rocket launchers. Just gonna stroll right on by. More with rocket launchers. Excuse me, pardon. Coming right through. I'm out of here. Just travel straight up and you'll be out of range. Alright, let's stay up on this altitude and we'll be fine. Because those Covenant and Flood down there are not my problem. Go. Alright, cool. What's this down here? Another shotgun? Well, we are going to be in close range, so might as well take one. Okay, I'll stick with the sniper for right now. Covenant, Flood. Let's keep it that way. Ah, sentinels. Alright, easy does it, easy does it. Okay, this works. Let's go, before more enemies pop up.
Final target neutralized. Let's get out of here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're good.
Let's find a ride and get to the captain.
No, that'll take too long.
You have a better idea?
There's a teleportation grid that runs throughout Halo. That's how the monitor moves about so quickly. I learned how to tap into the grid when I was in the control center. Unfortunately, each jump requires a rather consequential expenditure of energy.
Something tells me I'm not gonna like this.
But I'm pretty sure I can pull it from your suit without permanently damaging your shields. Needless to say, I think we should only try this once.
Do it.
Alright, so we're now going to be moving on to the next mission. That's the end of that one. Our next mission is Keys, where we're going to be taking a one cyborg assault onto the Covenant ship, and we're going to go find the captain. But unfortunately, that is all the time I have for tonight. So I hope you all enjoyed watching for another episode of the Halo MCC Master Chief Collection. Halo MCC? Is that a good way to say it? I don't know. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I am currently still enjoying this game, especially Halo CE. And I hope you still continue to join me on this journey from Halo Reach all the way to Halo 4. So that's all for tonight. Be safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video.
I'm feeling good. Believe that. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Hey, listen up. Feeling good. I'm feeling good. Believe that. I'm feeling good.